time for Cigar Talk, the fastest growing cigar show in the nation. Whether you're a new cigar enthusiast or a cigar aficionado, we have something for everyone, bringing you the best interviews, cigar reviews, and weekly giveaways. So grab yourself a cigar.
It's time to light 'em up.
Hey guys, welcome back to Cigar Talk. I'm your host, Rob Jones. We got a co-host in the studio with us today, Bryant Falconer. How you doing today, Bryant?
Hey man, doing good.
Hey, I know you're doing good because you've been smoking cigars all day.
All day.
I tell you what, I went up to the Leaf this morning at 10 o'clock this morning. I met with Mike Briglin.
Yes, sir.
He is a two-time national championship football winner from Clemson.
Yeah, you got to say that like Ric Flair.
Oh.
2 times.
Yeah.
Woo!
And, you know, it was cool doing an interview with him. He's a very interesting guy.
Yeah.
He's got a great story, great testimony, really.
Mm-hmm.
And to see those rings in person was a treat.
And then I got to put them on.
Oh,
I
yeah.
put that out on Facebook and Instagram. Man, those are some bling.
Yeah, that's some rings.
Right, especially that 2018. The last one against, was that Alabama?
Yeah.
Oh, man, you talking about that, as you said, that paw was open and you just saw diamonds everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, look at this.
Hey, and what a rivalry with Alabama.
Oh, yes.
And I mean, and to play the championship
against them
and
win.
Right. And you know what we were talking about, and I don't want to ruin any of the interview, but you know, they actually went to the national championship and lost.
Yes.
First.
Yep.
And you remember how they lost? On a kickoff return.
Oh, yeah, that kickoff return. Yeah.
You know, they let one slip.
Yep.
But anyway, it was a great interview with him. It was cool hanging out. And then, of course, you know, there was 5 or 6 of us hanging out at the Leaf, shooting the breeze, smoking cigars. Yeah. And I got to say, man, from the time I got there at 10 o'clock this morning, and I didn't leave until like 4. And I think I smoked about 5 cigars, and I had about 6 cups of coffee. Man, I was lit.
You still wired.
Oh, yeah. And what was bad is I hadn't eaten anything.
Oh, yeah. So that caffeine
coffee
went straight
was,
to you.
Man,
yeah.
It was strong.
Nothing to soak it up.
Right. So let's talk about what we're smoking.
Yeah, I'm smoking at my father's 10th anniversary 2018. Oh,
it's a good stick, man.
Yes, sir.
That is a good stick. It's been a long time since I had one. And I tell you what, when you toasted the foot,
yes, sir,
I was like, wow,
that
what
aroma.
is that?
That aroma.
Oh, man. I mean, you're just smelling like the top grade tobacco.
When you're smoking a premium stick, you deserve those things, and you expect them. So, hey, they hit it out the park with this one, man.
Yeah, they did.
Or as we're talking about football, let's say they had a touchdown,
a home run,
touchdown.
What game are you playing?
I'm still thinking about hitting it out the park,
right? Hey, and I'm smoking a Micallef La Crema.
Yes,
if
sir.
you haven't had one of these, man, it is such a smooth and creamy cigar. It's not. I'd say it's right out of medium. It's a lighter smoke for me. And it starts off nice, smooth, and creamy, and then it transitions into like some earthy, some floral notes. Yeah. And I've had one yesterday, actually, and it finishes up with a nice hint of leather. So it gives you a nice profile all the way through, but it's not overbearing.
Yeah, those 3/3 are perfect.
Oh, yeah, it really meshes well together. Yes. So got to give a shout-out. If you haven't had the La Crema, definitely check it out.
Micallef hits it, man, every time. Oh,
yeah, and I tell you what, later on in the show, we're going to have Charles from down in Texas City. He is a ambassador for the Micallef cigar line. And if you're not an ambassador, go by the website, click on the link to become an ambassador. It's free. And they send you a medallion with your own number, and they send you a handwritten certificate. So, and we told this story a couple times before, but at the last event, Scott Frizz had his medallion on him. They just gave him a free cigar. And I tell you what, they take care of their people. It's like being a part of a family.
And that's what they treat it as. You are a part of their family.
And I'll tell you what else I really like about the Micallef line. Dude, you know how big their line is.
Yes, sir.
It's like 14 different cigars. And the thing I love about it is they have a cigar for everyone.
Everybody. Yep.
You know what I mean? Whether you're wanting to smoke something silky smooth, creamy, they've got it. You want something in the middle? They got it. You want something like medium to bold? They got it. And if you want the full punch, they
that,
got it.
You want that Tyson blow, they got it.
Exactly. I mean, all the way around, they got you covered.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, we're so thankful that we got them as our sponsor.
Yes, we are.
And it's just a great organization. I can't say enough. Anyway, I'm going to move on now because, I sound like I'm doting, but and I am because, quality products and a quality team.
About it. Yeah, you
exactly.
need to speak about it.
So definitely sign up for the Ambassador program if you haven't already. Anyway, I wanted to get on and let's talk about what we look for in a quality cigar lounge.
100% with me. First off is location, and second is the environment, and third, it has to be the humidor. What do you have in stock?
See, and for me, it's a little different.
Uh-huh.
First is the humidor.
Okay.
When I go in, because I've been in some shops before, I walked in the humidor and I was like, wow, that's it? That's all they got?
Yes.
I'd like to be like a kid in a candy store where it's hard for me to make a decision.
That's
what I mean?
That's what a cigar store is. A
Well,
brick and mortar is about the stick. The environment second, but it's about the stick.
You gotta have, and the environment is a crucial part of having a good lounge. Like we talked about last week with Jay, he's got the whole thing put together,
yes,
just
does.
like the train car.
Yes.
Those guys have the whole thing put together, and there's been a lot of shops I've been to that are like that. But for me, it all starts with a really good humidor. And when I go into a shop and I go into a humidor, and I've got like, what is it exactly I'm looking for? And it's like, okay, I'm almost gonna get this one, and then I'm like, whoa, what's this over here? What's this over here?
Yes.
And then maybe like, oh, wait a minute, there's something else over here. That I love going into a shop to where I have so many choices that it's really
hard for you to choose.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I also love trying new sticks.
Me too.
So if a shop has a lot of different selections, they got stuff I have never tried before. I mean, dude, I've been going to the Leaf now for I don't know how many years, and they still have cigars I've never tried.
Yes, and he keeps bringing in new ones, and that's the thing that I love about a humidor. It's exactly the same thing you said, the selection. Allow me to make a choice, and then if there is no choice, let me see it as there's so much that there's no choice. I gotta figure something out. And then when I walk out the door, now it's the environment for me.
Right.
Do I want to sit here and smoke my stick amongst these individuals that are here and then have a conversation or just listen to a conversation? Or is it one of those places you walk out and like, yeah, let me just get this and get in my truck and go home.
Right. And I've been to a couple of shops like that too.
Yeah.
I was down in the Houston area, and I don't even remember the name of the shop, but I went in, and the thing about it was, and I was still kind of new at cigar smoking anyway, but their lounge area was so small that in order for me to sit down, I was going to be sitting right next to someone I didn't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it wasn't like I was going to be sitting down and you're a few feet.
No.
I was going to be sitting next to you on a sofa. Yeah. And I was like, I don't know you that good. I mean, I'm not looking for a date. You know what I mean?
But yet and still, just a little bit of personal space.
Yeah, I like to have my personal space, even though like in a community, I still like to have my personal space.
Oh, yes.
And, that's what's great about the Leaf is even though there's several different seating areas, there's still one big open area.
Yes, it is.
So you can be sitting at the checker table and talking to people sitting down in the recliner. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then at the same time, if there's people in the recliner and they're having their little conversation, we can still have our separate
conversation over to the side. And just like with today with the amount of gentlemen that was with us, it's 4 seats at the checker table, but it was actually 6 people sitting there. So we opened it up, and it just kept the conversation going. And the people that were in the recliners were like, oh, yeah, they were jumping in, saying something about it because that's an environment.
Right.
That's a community environment. Versus, like you said, you walk in and you're sitting right next to somebody. You're like, oh, okay.
Right. I know exactly what you mean.
But
the other thing is I think it's so important for the shop to have a good tobacconist.
Oh, yes.
And here's here's the thing too. Like when I go into a shop, I don't necessarily need a tobacconist to assist me, but I enjoy having a good tobacconist lead me in a direction they know I'm going to like.
Especially if I'm in a new shop.
Well, and I was going to flip that around. If you're a new cigar smoker, dude, it's imperative that you have a good tobacconist because as a newbie, a newbie can go in and not have any help and pick out a cigar, and it's going to be a one-time thing because they're done.
Yeah, because they can pick one of those real bold ones.
Right.
And next thing you know, they're sitting over there in the corner running to the restroom because they can't take it. Or, the tobacconist has to have an understanding of leaves and people's palates. And that's the thing that I love about a great shop is you have a tobacconist that can understand what your palate is about, and he can lead you exactly where you need to go. Now, with us, we are triers.
Right.
We'll try anything once. And for a tobacconist to know that and then know your palate, he still can lead you in a way that, okay, well, we just got this in. It has this flavor. It has this profile. Oh, I'll try that because they understand my palate.
Right.
But versus them not knowing you or them not knowing what they're doing, they just got the job. Nah.
Yeah, you don't want some guy that's basically just working the register.
Yeah.
And you definitely don't want that guy telling you what
What
cigars
cigar to
smoke.
smoke.
I'm not going to mention any names, but we used to have one of those guys. And, it was funny because he really didn't smoke cigars. But he did have a pretty good understanding of tobacco and cigars. But if a guy's smoking cigarettes, it's hard for me to trust that individual on what cigars I should
Most
smoke.
definitely, because it's two different genres.
Right. Now I do know some guys that smoke cigarettes and cigars.
And cigars.
And they get both.
Yeah,
And I get that. But if a guy is only smoking cigarettes,
Cigarettes,
I can't trust him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
It's like he's not trustworthy.
Oh man, but I understand who you're talking about and what you're talking about, and it's a downer. It truly is. You get in there and you're looking for something, and then they position you to a stick, and you're like, okay, I'll try it. And you get like, what is this?
See, you're nicer the person than me, because whenever that person would pick me out a cigar, I was like, nah, no, thank you. I'm going out on my own here.
Yeah.
That or I'm sticking with something I know. Yeah. So anyway, hey, we got Charles coming up. Give me just a second. We'll get him on the line, and I'll have a little conversation with him. And so hang on one second. Let me get him on the line.
Hello.
Hello, Charles.
Yes, sir.
Hey, this is Rob with Cigar Talk. How are you doing today?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Good, man. So I was disappointed I didn't get to listen to much of the music. It was Star Wars.
Yes, I'm one of them Star Wars nerds.
Hey, me too, man. So are you looking forward to the new one coming out?
Oh, yeah.
We always have a big family outing every December when the new one comes out.
Yeah, my kids, ever since they were little, they became fans too, because I took them out of school on opening day, and they just loved it ever since then. Since the middle three, or actually the first 3 episodes came out.
Oh, cool. How old are you?
Me, I am 57.
Okay, so you remember the original back in the 70s.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, yeah.
And, me and my son always debate on which ones are better. And, of course, my generation, I always go back to the original was just so amazing because, we had never seen special effects like that before.
Right, exactly. Lucas was way ahead of his time.
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, when you went to see the original Star Wars, it just completely blew you away.
Yeah, and that's why he didn't do the other 3 episodes until he could have the technology catch up to what he wanted.
Hey, so the reason we wanted to talk with you for a little bit was you're a Micallef Ambassador.
Yes, sir.
So how long have you been an ambassador for Micallef?
I would say it was probably at the first of the year.
Oh, okay, cool. Way before me. So we got to ask you, what's your number?
253.
You're below me. I'm at 298.
Ah, okay.
So what's your favorite Micallef cigar?
I would probably have to say the one that I'm smoking at the moment, the Leyenda No. 1.
Oh, that's a great smoke, man.
But they are all, I'll smoke them down to the nub.
Oh, yeah.
I had a friend of mine that give me a pick because he knew I was smoking so far that I'd close to burning my fingers. So he gave me a pick that he had extra.
Hey, well, have you smoked the Medallia yet?
Yes, I have.
Man, I love the Corona Extra Medallia. Man, that cigar blows me away. It's just, man, to me, it's just a perfect cigar. And I'm not a big Connecticut smoker, but their Connecticut is one of the best Connecticut's I've ever smoked.
Yeah, that's the one I haven't tried. That's next on my list to order another box, a box of those. because right now the humidor that I've got a whole shelf of Micallefs, and I'm
Oh,
going to create
nice.
another shelf for it.
Nice.
In fact, I got some that are coming in this weekend, I hope.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, how long have you been smoking cigars?
I've been smoking probably, I would say, the past 10 years, so relatively new, I guess you could say.
It's funny that
Compared
you
to
say
some.
10 years and that's relatively new, right?
Right.
Yeah, I've actually, well, I mean, I've smoked cigars off and on probably for 30 years, but I didn't really get serious into it. Probably about 8 years ago is when I really just dove in with both feet. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yeah. I'd say probably in the last 5, I've really gotten into it.
I got you.
It took me a while I'd been smoking them, but reading on them, experimenting with them. A coworker of mine, when I first started, he Frank Baez is by the name. He told me how to go about finding the cigar that I like. Like buying sample packs
Oh, yeah.
from anywhere from mild to full body, see which one I liked. And I started with the milder cigars, but it didn't take me long to go straight to the Maduros. I like full body.
Yeah, I'm pretty much medium to full, and just kind of depends on what I'm drinking and what kind of mood I'm in. And
Exactly.
I know you're kicked back finally, because it sounded like we talked earlier in the week, and you've had a long work schedule.
Whew, I'll tell you, it's been about a month and a half that we've been on 712s. Today was my last one.
That's tough.
So we're on our what we call long change. It's our 7 days off.
Oh, okay. So what cigar shop do you hang out at when you have the time?
Well, the ones that actually the first one that I went to belongs to some friends of ours in Galveston. It's called Havana Alley.
Oh, yeah,
It's
man.
on-
I've been there. That's a great lounge, man.
Yeah, Charlie and Stella Head own it.
Yeah.
Their daughter Jennifer Nicole. You've probably seen her on a lot of stuff. She travels all over the country right now.
Yeah.
She's a good friend. She's a super nice lady.
Yeah, she's really been traveling everywhere for about the
Oh,
last
yeah.
3-4 months, it seems like.
Mm-hmm. Maduro's, it's over here in League City. There's Casa de Monte Cristo, which used to be Sirius Cigar, the Clear Lake area.
I've never been to that one.
Yeah, it used to, like I said, it used to be Sirius Cigar. It's really nice, and their membership, you pay the membership fee for VIP, and you have 24 hours access to.
Oh,
the place.
nice. Yeah, that's great.
Well, of course, not to the shop area, but to the lounge area,
Right.
where you can get into your humidor, watch TV, watch games. Say on Sunday when they close, if there's games on, you can go there.
Nice.
If you're out late at night, you can stop in.
Yeah, I'm in Abilene, and we have the Leaf, and right now the hours are really good, but they're about to move, and once they move, the owner's looking at doing a 24-hour access for their members, so I'm looking forward to that option. How many days off you got now?
Right now, I'm off for 7 days.
Oh,
I'll
that's
go back
nice.
Next Friday night.
Now you can get some cigar smoking, some overdue cigar smoking in.
Yes, I got some a couple of weeks ago. I actually had vacation scheduled before all this happened, so we took a trip to Amarillo. Got to visit our grandkids. I haven't seen them since last Christmas, so it was
wow.
a really good chance, and I got to smoke some up there.
Did you swing by one of the shops there?
Yeah, they've got some pretty nice little shops. A friend of mine, Randy Mixon, he and me and let's see, there was a couple other guys, Chad Frost, Jack Clark. We started a Facebook page called Cigar Saloon, and Randy lives up there, so he's actually the one who gave me my first Micallef.
Oh, nice.
And in fact, it was the Leona #1.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, I was smoking a Leona #2 last week, and, man, I just love that whole line.
I haven't tried that one yet, but I'm down probably about maybe 3 left in the box of this #1. I think that's going to be my next order.
I got you. Well, I'm actually smoking the La Crema right now, and it is nice, smooth, creamy. It's a little bit of a roller coaster as far as the profile. But it starts out kind of nice and smooth, creamy, and then it goes into like a earthy leather and then some like a floral almost. It stays creamy,
Right.
but then it comes back into the leather closer to the end. And I'll tell you what, man, I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, I think that's one my wife would like. I'm gonna, because she's more of the milder side.
Right.
Things like that she would probably like. She's not a full-time cigar smoker. Just whenever we are relaxing, maybe did a hard day's work of yard work, and we'll sit out under the patio and we'll have a meat and cheese tray, and she'll have her wine, and I'll have my
Oh man.
beer or rum, whatever I'm in the mood for.
Right. Well, that sounds like a nice evening right there.
Oh, it is. It's great.
And it's kind of nice to be able to hang out with your wife and enjoy a cigar.
Right. I've had some friends that say that's pretty cool. Your wife smokes with you,
Yeah, and it's nice because she doesn't smoke cigars full time, so you don't have to pay for all those.
especially the ones that she likes. She likes the Padron 26,
Oh, well, of course, right?
and I have to thank her too because she's been very supportive of me in this whole trip of cigar smoking. We bought a new house in 2013, and there was a coat closet there in the foyer, and she said that right there would be perfect for you. So she let me have that closet, and rest is history. I fixed it up, lined it with Spanish cedar, got a humidifier, put the shelves in, glass door, and
Nice.
full working.
Now you have a walk-in humidor. That's awesome, man. You got to give your wife kudos for that. I'm in the same boat. My wife has been super supportive, and I tell you what, it really just makes the whole cigar experience when your wife is, really cool with what you're doing.
Oh yeah,
I built a cigar lounge in my backyard, actually, with a 12 by 14 foot shed, and now that's my lounge. And a lot of people are just like, man, I can't believe your wife would let you do that. And I was like, well, when you have a really cool wife, you can do a lot of things that are fun. You know what I mean?
exactly. Yes.
And so she understands my passion for cigars, and it sounds like your wife does too. And I mean, it just makes it so nice when your wife is on board.
Yes, and she's actually been on me about creating an Instagram page or doing some kind of video blog myself.
Yeah, you should do that, man.
In fact, she's even started up trying to figure out names for me to start it.
Oh, that's super nice.
That's how supportive she is.
You should do a blog on how to build your own humidor, man. That would be really cool. And if you decide to do that, let me know. I'd love to link up a link on our webpage to your blog so people can go, because I know lots of people would love to know how to do that.
Yeah, I've had a bunch of people come ask me how I did it so they could do it, suggestions, and so it's really fun. It was a fun little project for me.
Now, for your humidor, what do you use to keep the humidity level?
I used the Lavelle humidifier.
Okay.
It's perfect for that size. It's the DCH 60, I believe it is, because the closet isn't real big. It's a 2x4x8, but it holds a perfect humidity. I lined the door jamb with the weather stripping that you put on doors.
Okay. Yeah.
Front and back doors. So it holds a good seal in there, and the temperature is just ambient from in the house, so it holds perfect. And I've actually had cigars that bloomed out on me.
Oh, really?
And, the Jennifer Nicole, she came over for a party one time for my wife's birthday, and she saw those cigars bloom, and she was just amazed. She goes, man, you've got a perfect set right there, the way your settings are.
Yeah, that's nice, man. So, how do you control the humidity level? I mean, does the humidor itself, does the humidifier itself have settings that is automatic, or do you have another part of the equation?
It's got like that, what you call tape wire with a LED readout.
Okay.
And I put the LED up on, it's long enough to where I put that up on top, and it controls it.
I see.
All I got to do is keep adding water to it.
Wow.
And it's got the gel beads in it, so it keeps it constant.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, you ought to send some pictures over to me, and I'll post them on the website for when your episode comes out this weekend.
Okay.
So people can kind of see what you've done. I'd love to see it. And,
Okay.
man, I think that's a great idea if you decide to do a blog and teach people how to do that. I think you'd have a large audience coming to your site seeing what you've done, because I know a lot of people would love to do that.
Yeah, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'll have to look in my files, but I think I have before pictures, so I can have before and after pictures.
Okay, that'd be great, man.
But yeah, the Micallef people have been really, really nice to me. The way they've reached out. Dan Thompson, he reached out to me first, and I explained to him what I had, And he's the one who put me on to Steve Hendrickson, the vice president for marketing there. He put me on to you.
Nice. Well, I tell you what I love about the Micallef brand is, there's a lot of brands out there, but what I love about the Micallef brand is it's also a community. It's like family.
Exactly. That's the feeling I get. All the ambassadors are real supportive of each other, and it's just amazing.
Yeah, because, there's a lot of cigar clubs out there, which individuals started, but Micallef started their own group for their own community, and they're just so supportive.
And, all of this wouldn't have started for me personally, the Micallef cigars, if it wasn't for Delicia Silva.
Oh, Cigar Vixen, yeah.
Right. I follow her on YouTube, and every time that she's made reviews and high reviews on a certain cigar, I'll go out and buy it, and she hasn't been wrong yet.
She does a lot of great work. She's very professional. She knows cigars. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
In social media, you have a lot of people who post pictures and act like they know cigars. But, when you find out something that she has reviewed, you know that it's solid.
Yeah, and she is such a classy lady. She's class act.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I agree 100%.
Give you an example, just out of the blue. Last night I got a text message from her on the phone.
No way.
She said that Steve had reached out to her and told her that, because I told him about her, that's how I got together with Micallef. And she just wanted to say thank you and, for the kind words and the support, because I follow her on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. And that alone, just to thank me, for supporting her, that was, I don't know how else you can explain other than just total class act woman.
Yeah, I agree 100%, man. Taking the time to send a text message and say thank you, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, that says a lot.
It really does. I really think that you should join the community as far as being a teacher too, man. From what you've learned and what you've done, I really think that you would be an asset to the cigar community.
Well, thank you. Like I said, my wife's on me about it, and with her supporting me, I'm open to anything she suggests to me.
That's awesome, man.
And my kids too. They've been very supportive. We have 4 kids. And two grandkids. Well, actually, if you want to count the son-in-law, there's 5 of them. And we do consider him a son.
I understand. Well, hey, man, we appreciate you joining us. This episode will be out this Saturday, and we're so thankful for you taking the time. I know you're a busy man. I'm glad you're getting some time off to relax finally. Sounds like you've had a long month, and we appreciate you taking the time to visit with us, man.
Well, I appreciate being asked to be on here. It's quite an honor, and I appreciate everything that the Micallef guys have done, Dan and Steve, and of course, Mr. Micallef himself.
Oh, yeah, he's
creating
a great
such
guy,
a great
too.
line. One of these days, I'd like to be up there in Fort Worth and see them. And actually was supposed to meet Dan on our trip back from Amarillo, but time frame did put us together in time, so I didn't get to meet with him.
They're a really good group of guys. I've had the honor of meeting all 3 of them, and I got to say, and me and Bryant both always say they got a great organization from the top all the way to the bottom, and it all starts at the top.
Well, I'll tell you, you and Bryant do a pretty good job yourselves on these shows. I've listened to quite a few of them.
Hey, well, we appreciate that.
We appreciate that.
We're just having a good time. We appreciate you listening, and if you ever have questions or anything that you want us to answer on the show, you can always drop us a line, and we're happy to discuss it. We don't always have the answers, but we'll dig into it until we find the answer.
Right. Okay. Sounds great to me.
All right, man. Well, hey, I appreciate it. And if you don't mind, send me a couple of pictures, and I'll put that on the website so everybody listening can check out what you did and get an idea of maybe what they want to do.
I can do that. Yes, sir. Thank you again for inviting me. It was quite the honor.
Oh, no. We're the ones that are honored. Thank you, Charles. And I hope you enjoy your restful 7 days off, brother.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right, man. Take care of yourself and stay smoking. Hey, man, we appreciate Charles taking the time to talk with us. Man, the dude built his own walk-in humidor in his house, and I really encouraged him to start doing a blog because I think a lot of people would like to know how to do that.
Oh, most definitely.
You know what I mean? And I mean, dude lined it with cedar. He's supposed to be sending me some pictures,
okay,
and we'll get those up on the website.
Okay.
And dude, hats off. He's a Micallef ambassador. He loves Micallef cigars, and he knows how they are a lot like family. And he's had some personal conversations with Steve and Dan, and so I think he's just an asset as an ambassador for their brand.
That's what we are. We should be, especially when it comes to new smokers. That mindset, that knowledge, that wisdom that you pass on.
Right.
You pass on. And it allows and it helps foster and grow a new smoker. You know, listening to a gentleman that has built a humidor in his house. Come on, man. How much knowledge does his brother have?
Right. And he did it the right way.
The right way. That's
and
the thing.
And he's got shelves of cigars. I'm like, I need to come down to your place. Let's hang out on the back patio and smoke some cigars.
Most definitely.
Hey, man, we got Leo coming up right after the break, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
This is Rob.
Hi, Rob. Leo.
Hi,
How are
Leo.
you?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you today?
Oh, my God. Very busy day to be Friday. Forget it.
You have a busy day every day, don't you?
My God. But you know what is a good part? I love my busy day.
That's
With
awesome.
more meetings, more people, meet more people. I love it.
Well, let me tell you, I have been blown away with what you've done. And I just got to say, I'm a big fan, not just of your cigars, but your work ethic, the passion that you pour into it, the marketing that you've done. You have just blown everybody away.
Thank you. You know, Rob, to be honest with you, I think one of the most important things, always be you 100%. It's easy, you know, when you don't have to be someone else. And many people sometimes think they have to change to be more popular or try. You know what? You have to be you. That's it. If your people want to follow you and like believe in you, that's a matter.
Yeah, and I agree with you 100%. You know, when I first started doing this show, I had somebody tell me after they listened to the show, they were like, oh, you need to be more energetic. You need to start cursing.
Yeah,
and
right.
You need to be,
No.
entertaining. And I was like, but that's not me. I got to be me.
Rob, you know what? It's easy, but it's funny how many people are in your feet.
Right.
Who then take the decision? Believe me, to work in this industry and working with like tough industry for a woman, let's start over there, and just keep being you. And many people ask you, oh, you know what? You have to do it this way. You have to do it that way. I say, okay, I love listen people, but if in one point you have to take for sure your own decision. For if something happened in the wrong way, it's going to be your fault.
Right, yes.
Everybody is funny. Everybody want to change the way for you running the show, but nobody running the show.
Right.
Like, hello, something is wrong there.
Yeah, you got to be yourself and you got to be transparent and be just who you are because, when I go out and listen to other podcasts or I meet other people, I want to just be a part of that community and get to know that person. I don't want to be necessarily entertained. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, again, when you are you 100% and the people follow you and listen to you, this means for you put something different on the table. What you put in the table, be you, and this means be unique. That's it. That is going to make the difference.
I agree 100%.
Oh, my God. Nice to talk to you, like, so far.
Oh, well, thank you so much for joining us. We've been so excited. I know you are a super busy person, and so we appreciate you taking the time to talk to us.
Please, my blessing. Like, I'm so happy to you guys. Let me be part of you.
Oh, well, it's our privilege. We appreciate it. And so let's get into it. And what I want to know is,
okay,
like, I heard rumor about you, but I don't really know the facts. I heard you used to work at a cigar shop up in the New York area.
Okay, you ready to listen?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm working in the cigar. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about me. I'm working in the cigar industry for 10 years. I started working in Clamacanudo General Cigar in New York. From there, I moved to Nat Sherman. I work in retail in Nat Sherman, 42nd and 5th Avenue.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And from working in Nat Sherman, I have the the good luck, I'm going to put in this way, to more doors open for me. And I have the people from Casa de Montecristo send me a proposal. I want to just run in both store in New York City. Casa de Montecristo, before it's Cigar Inn. Many people know Casa de Montecristo by Cigar Inn.
Right. Cigar Inn.
Yeah. From working in Casa de Montecristo in New York, Casa de Montecristo, by a store in Boca. I'm lucky. I say I'm lucky. Like I don't want to say I'm working hard. I'm lucky, but I'm really working hard, and I have the opportunity to move to Florida to run in one of the Casa de Montecristo in Boca Raton. And from there, I have the opportunity to keep moving myself and start running the new line of Nova Cigars. You know, when you are in the perfect place, in the perfect hour, and the time, everybody put a finger on you, and you are there.
Yeah.
Something like that happened to me. Like, I don't have to talk too much about myself. My name come to the table for Nova. Everybody already knows me from the cigar industry, and it's easy just to keep moving and be the face and the person behind 100% of Nova Cigars.
It's very nice.
I just start talking. I don't know when we're going to start. When you're going to start make the question and when I'm going to start answer, or
no, we've already started, Leo.
Oh, no way! Come on, thank God, let me know.
You thought we were just chit chatting, didn't you?
Yes, that is great. Perfect.
So, and how long ago did like Nova Cigars come about? I mean, I found out about you guys in 2018, and I mean, you guys just really hit the market and exploded. And I love the hashtag Make Nova Big.
Okay, it's a family business. He start make cigar for his own family, the people behind of Nova, and he have a good product, he have quantity product, and he decide move up. Everything start working together. I personally start working on the company in 2019 when I'm lead Casa de Montecristo. Make Nova Big is a great hashtag, but the idea from Make Nova Big is Make Nova Big because the people outside, not Make Nova Big because we want to be big.
Right.
We want to be big if people outside accept our product and like our product. It's like Make Nova Big. Everyone put a part of him when he post a picture, when he tell us feedback about our product, and that is great. That is perfect. But yes, 100% we started in 2019 in February with the first 6 releases of limited edition, and then in the EP34 we jumped with 10 more releases. We call the regular production because we want to keep make that particular cigar. You know, we open to listen like more ideas to the people, what the people expect outside, what kind of cigar can looking for. It's funny, all the time when I just go to a store to smoke my cigar, people ask me, what cigar you recommend? I say, what cigar you smoke? Like, that is the best one I can recommend. If you like it, it's great. That's it. It's not me.
Right.
You pay 20 or you pay 10. And I compare it all the time, the cigars with the wines. I worked in the wine industry before. That is for another show, okay? So,
right.
We know. And you know, if the person like a nice full body Cabernet, it's going to be perfect if you recommend a nice full body cigar like San Andres, Mexico, Nicaragua. Then the person is like more like wine, like white. I can say Sauvignon Blanc. I leave like a nice medium body. It's super easy, that part.
So how, like, and I've tried the whole line of Nova Cigars, and I really got to say that I really love the Perfecto. I love that cigar. That's
the popular Perfecto.
Yes, I love that cigar.
Yeah, this particular cigar is made in Dominican Republic and Nicaragua filler and Nicaragua rojiza wrapper. That is a boom for not many people expect in very small size. Too much power,
right?
Too much passion. Just put it this way, and many people are so surprised. Oh my God, Like, and the aged tobacco, we talk around 7 year tobacco in that particular cigar.
No kidding.
It's a gold. I love it. I love it, that cigar, that size.
That's a 7-year-old?
Correct.
Very nice. Yeah. That was my favorite. I really enjoyed that one. And what we loved about it, too, is you look at the size and you don't expect it to be that much of a powerhouse.
That is the reason the people are so surprised when Hennes smoke for the first time. It's like, wow. Like, it's too many perfectos outside in different cigar shops, different brands, great brands. But this one is particular, is you never know what you're going to expect, because you think it's a crazy full body, but the Dominican inside give you a little bit medium in the middle of the cigar. It's like, you never know. Like, you think okay, yeah, I got it, and next you know, pop, a different note come to your palate.
Right. Well, and I'll tell you what, I'm a big fan of having a good filler mixed with Dominican Republic and the Nicaraguan, because I think it really gives you a nice overall blend. You have the Dominican that has a great complex profile mixed with the Nicaraguan that gives you that powerhouse. You know what I mean? And when you mix those two together, it's just beautiful.
Yeah, and mixed today is the parties we not only like mix together all the different tobacco around the world. We put to sleep together in our humidor in Dominican Republic to just keep the flavors, and that is another step to the flavor profile change completely in the cigar.
Okay. And where is the factory? Is it in Dominican Republic?
Yeah, it's a small factory in Dominican Republic. Make 90% of the cigar coming from that fabric is for us. Make the cigar from Nova. We keep it in, I can say, because it's many master blender, like a good master blender working in different kind of cigar factories before. We put all these people together and we bring Nova on the table. You know, it's going to be one point everyone is going to know from where are supernovas coming.
Wow, that's great. Well, every time I see the name Nova, I see it says Platinum Nova, but I always think in Supernova.
Supernova, I love it. Supernova, yeah. And Nova, this means like Nova is a name of the star, and very bright star. Makes a lot of things that name. It's a short name, but I can say it's very strong name for us.
Oh, yeah. And I'll tell you what, the artwork done on the band is just so recognizable, and it really sets you apart.
It's like a woman touch.
Yeah, and it really looks great. I love that light blue turquoise color that you guys used. It really sets you apart. It really does separate you from the other cigar makers, because you see a lot of the gold, the reds, the blues, the darker blues, but you don't see anything done in silver and turquoise, which I thought was a great touch.
I just want to just put like the Tiffany touch, like woman touch. It's like, you know, it's a cigar like with a different touch. Just leave it like that. And I love the idea to see our label. Like, it's not too much design, but it's Nova with a beautiful light blue or Tiffany color, puff in the eyes for everyone. And that is great. I love it.
Yeah, it worked out really well. Now, I thought I saw a Nova band done in pink. Is that correct?
No.
Okay.
It's not pink Nova.
I thought
Nova is only blue, light blue.
I thought maybe I saw a protocol that hadn't come out yet.
No, maybe soon. So I'm not going to say soon, but maybe starting next year, we're going to start using different colors, but all way is going to be in the black, silver, and light blue. We're never going to jump, except with when we release on the Year of the Rat, we decide put a red. Maybe you talk about the red one. We put a red band with the Nova for the Year of the Rat 2020. Yeah, maybe that one.
I know it was like a protocol that you haven't released yet, and I thought it might be pink, but yeah, it definitely could have been red.
Is that one? Yes, it's a red one. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's a red one, but it's only for the Year of the Red. Then we're going to keep silver, light blue, and black.
Okay.
That's it.
I like it. So let me ask you this. What do you have coming out in the near future? What's your plans?
Okay. If great question again. Our plan is listen what the people expect from the cigar industry. Is listen what the customer expect. Listen when the people say, you know what, I just want to smoke good cigar, but I can spend $14 every day.
Right.
I say, okay, you know what? Why don't we not make something really good? Just less price, just make quantity. My idea is just think like consumer, like in this side. I'm consumer for the last 10 years. Now it's time to say, I want to smoke cigar. I'm going to smoke 1, 2 a day sometimes.
Right.
I don't want to spend $50. I don't want to spend $40. Like, how much money am I going to spend? Something good.
Right.
And when the people say, that is for a special occasion, I don't like that word. A special occasion is every day, every time. When you come home, when you just see your wife, your kids, your dog, that is a special occasion.
Absolutely.
And I want to just open that door to, yes, keep listening what consumer, friends, family expect about the new cigar line. We are boutique blend. Boutique means it's not quantity, it's quality because we just age tobacco, take care of tobacco, take care of cigars. But we're going to just open that door to give you the opportunity to everyone try Nova and don't have to put $14 on the table. Our idea is working in one point, in one particular line. We keep using the aged tobacco, but it's going to be like $10, $9.
Oh, I like it.
Just
I like
to be
it.
open to everyone. I don't want to just only people say, hey, you know what, I can really smoke at $20, $30 cigar. Great, it's perfect. But I want the people to smoke Nova anytime, any day. And a special occasion is every day. You're alive. It's a special occasion. Just a smoke good cigar.
That's right. Absolutely. And, I'll tell you, I was at the cigar shop earlier today, and I was doing another interview with another guy, and I ended up staying up at the shop for a little bit. And when you're at the shop, you can't hardly get away. And
of course.
think,
no way.
well, I think we all sat around and smoked about 4 or 5 cigars in a row. So, I mean, if cigars are like, $20, $30, I couldn't smoke 5 of them just sitting around.
It's funny. The thing about the special occasion, people think a special occasion means pay a cigar $30.
Right.
Okay? A special occasion is enjoy the cigar you pick. That is a special occasion. Our focus, just back a little bit from the question before, put Nova to everybody can try our line and just keep the quality, aged tobacco in all our cigars. That's it. That is our goal.
That's the most important part is, your consumers want a quality cigar. That's what we want.
100%. Like when the people say, you know what, I just want a cheap cigar. You know what, I'm not going to give you a cheap cigar. Never. I'm going to keep give you the high-end quality tobacco, maybe in Robusto or the size of the Toro, but you're still going to smoke good stuff. That is my point.
Nobody wants to smoke cheap cigars.
Yeah, but sometimes, that is the point. Nobody, but sometimes, you know what, I see I take care of many, many people in the cigar shop. When he really want to smoke a good cigar and the package don't give you more for $10, why do I have to say, you know what, smoke that one. It's okay. You're going to like it. No. I'm not, that is one of the points I never like it when the people come to our different store lounge, and ask, I want to smoke a cigar, but I don't want to enjoy.
Right.
Okay, I don't care if you're going to spend $10. I want to make sure I give you the correct one. I have to listen to you.
Right. Hey, so I got a new question for you.
Uh-oh.
How many cigars do you smoke every day?
Okay. I can say every day because in my office I can smoke. And when I'm working, I'm smoking 2 cigars a day. I'm start 9 to 6, 6:30. But the funny part, when I'm Saturday or Sunday, sometimes I'm smoke 1, but it's like my break time. It's the time for I'm sit and I'm enjoy every puff. Just relax. It's different when, like in my job, 2 cigars a day, easy. I mean, don't ask me in Vegas. In Vegas, I don't have, oh my God. I smoke every day. But yes, regular is 2 cigars a day. But sometimes the funny part, when I have more time to smoke, I'm smoke less, but I enjoy every puff.
Yeah, because you can sit back and relax and really enjoy it.
Oh, yes, 100%.
So let me ask
Go
you
ahead.
this.
What is the next one?
All right,
I'm ready now. Go ahead.
Who's doing your Instagram account? Do you do that yourself?
Me! I'm in charge for Nova Cigar Instagram account, and of course, I'm in charge for my own person. I'm very picky with that kind of thing. Who really we are, like, who's behind? It's not, maybe you're not going to see like crazy professional pictures, but that is that. I'm in charge. Go ahead. What is the point with my Instagram?
Well, you're doing a great job. And as far
Thank
as
you.
Cigar Blondie goes, you're doing a great job. I like what you're doing there. And then with Nova Cigars, you are doing a great job. And I actually talked to the Nova Cigar account a couple of times, and they always respond in a very quickly manner. And I just got to say that you guys are doing a great job on social media.
You know what? It's one of the things I just talked with Ari, is my brand president. If we want to keep this line like open and make the difference, it's like you always have to have time to answer emails, answer comments. Make sure say thank you when people make compliments, and make sure say thank you when the feedback is not the kind of feedback you like it. Like, we want to just all the time just keep that connection. For us, it's like easy. For I'm in my phone all the time, I'm on the computer, and it's easy just to be more touch with everyone when he writes something.
Yeah, and you guys do a great job at that. And I think that's a big part of the growth of Nova Cigars, is because not only are you offering a great cigar, you're also building great relationships.
Yeah, I think that is, for me personally and for my people behind me in Nova, that is one of the keys. If you want to be different in the industry, to everyone come every day with different cigars, you not only have to put a different cigar on the table, you have to just put yourself on the table. And I'm here to answer questions. That is the key. You know, everybody can bring a cigar on the table. Everybody can put a new line on the table. The most important is take time to just answer questions, make that kind of difference in each person. People ask me, Leo, I would love to sell you cigar, but come on, it's so expensive. And I'm listening. I say, you know what? Why don't I want to bring something like it's not too expensive? For not all the lines is so expensive. Like we start so far right now in the regular production is like $16.95, but we have the platinum badge, and it start $11.99. And this is the release the last month, because I'm thinking like, again, we have to put good tobacco to everybody try.
Right.
And that change. Wake up one day and say, you know what, let me make a cigar a little bit less price so everybody can try. This is because I'm receiving emails, I'm receiving text message, people ask me on Instagram, and I'm listening. I just want to make sure whatever I make is what people outside expect for a new company.
Well, and I think that's great that you take the time to listen to the consumers, because this is a consumer-driven market. And so when you take the time to listen to your consumers and build those relationships, you're going to be a better brand and bring a better product with a price point that people are going to be happy with.
Yeah, I think because I'm and I continue to be a customer, and I'm working in both sides. I work in sales. I'm a salesperson, like in Nat Sherman, in Casa de Montecristo, and I'm listening when people come to my humidor and ask me. Easy to just put all together and understand and make small difference when you make a new cigar line and put on the table.
Yeah, and I think that's great. So here's my other question is, how has it been for you being a leader of a cigar company and being a different perspective? Because you're a female in the cigar industry is not the norm. We're seeing more and more of that as the cigar industry progresses. But I mean, you're really you're being a pioneer, so to speak, for women in the cigar industry. And I know there's a few other ones, but I mean, you're really leading a company, and you're the brand, you're the face of the brand. And so have you had any obstacles to overcome, or have you just been positive and you're powering through? How's that been for you?
Okay, it's funny. For I'm a star myself in the cigar industry because I just want to be more close to my dad. I have two brothers, and I said, you know what? I just want to have something in common with my dad. I just talked like maybe 15 years ago. God, I just want to just have a conversation with my dad. And then I love the passion behind people make that cigar. I'm start learning more and more and more because all this passion, I be passionate about the industry. I just come back like, wow. And of course, the people say it's a tough industry for a woman. But for me, personal, I'm working in that German with 13 men, like salesperson working with me, and everyone respect me. Like, I think it's a way for you to put yourself outside and you just, if you respect yourself, everybody going to respect, besides the industry you pick.
Yeah, and I also think there's a perception there that, it's a man's industry. But if you think about the cigar community in general, most people who are in the community of cigars is really respectful of all people. So when a man or a woman comes into the cigar industry, it's really about the product and you being yourself. And I think that there's open arms there. I just think the perception of that it's a man's industry was something that was prohibiting women early on. But I think the women that come into the industry, I think that they get respect because the cigar community is always respectful in general sense.
100%. 100%. I'm agree. It's for that reason. It's like it's lovely working in this industry, be a woman, and it's funny. My friends say, Leo, when I talk with you, it's like I talk with another man. I say, okay, it's fine, no problem. It's because I answer question about the cigars, about the filler, like another man. It's because I know about this industry. And again, Rob, I love being part of this industry and be a woman. To be honest with you, never let me feel like, oh my God, I'm at the minority here, not too many women. Like, right away, just put me more passion to keep running. And I have a lot of support of friends, really believe in my work, believe in me for a long, long time ago. I said, Leo, you can do it, you can do it. I say, okay, next thing you know, I never think I can do it, and next thing you know, I'm here.
Yeah, and isn't that great to have the support behind you? I mean, really,
Yes.
you're optimistic, you're a hard worker, you understand the cigar industry, and when people see that, they want to get behind you because they want to see you be successful.
Yeah, that is great. That is it's lovely. Like in IPCPR, it's so funny. I never expect many people come to my booth only to say hello. Oh my God, Leo, I can meet you. Oh my God, Cigar Blondie. It's like, wow. And it's so funny. When I come back to Florida, I'm sick for 10 days. But it's because, and you see every minute in Vegas, just to meet, to talk with someone. Any person want to talk to me, any person want to ask me questions, I'm there. Oh, okay, no problem. I go upstairs, I take a shower, I go downstairs. Take time to take care of people believe in you. If people believe in you, take time just to, you know what, say thank you. Thank you for following me. Thank you for asking me questions. Thank you for wanting to take a picture with me. That is great. Thank you.
Right. You should feel honored, because it is a big accomplishment. Yes. And people are so kind and they just, you know what, they love to see people be successful. And especially when you go about it the right way and you're doing the right thing and you're being who you are and you're being transparent, people want to see you be successful.
Yeah, that is great. That is lovely. Like, I'm surprised how many people really believe in me and have never met me before. And now everybody's like, wow. And that is lovely. It's like, I don't know really what I'm doing, but I think I'm doing something good. That is good.
and the thing about it is, when you get those people that come in and talk to you, it just boosts you up even more. And it makes you go back and work even harder than you were before. You know what I mean?
Yes, that is great. It's funny that people, I say, when people come and ask me, Leo, can you describe that cigar for me? What is the blend? And I'm looking at him, I say, the blend, you can go in like the website and you know the blend. Now you ask me, okay, my blend is passion, it's love, it's teamwork. I put all together. and this thing come to the table. That great cigar come to the table. And the people look at me like, what are you talking about? I said, it's okay, just enjoy.
Right, exactly. Well, hey, I know we told you we'd keep it at 20 minutes, but we've already hit 30, so I don't want to keep you too much longer. But
oh, my God.
I know the time
that
goes.
Is great. This means we have a fun.
You're right. So anyway, so you are out of Florida, is that correct?
Yes, I just moved from New York to Florida 2 years ago. And then I'm stuck here. I love Florida now. I don't want to go to the cold New York.
Oh, I hear. You know what? I heard that there's tons of people from New York moving to Florida.
Yes, the taxes.
Yeah, the taxes, the weather.
Crazy in New York. Yeah, the living over there is crazy. And you know what? If you want to smoke cigar in your balcony, it's better place to come to Florida.
Well, I've never been to Florida, but I can't wait to get out there because I hear so many great things.
Now you have to.
Oh,
now
definitely.
you have to come to Florida.
I'm going to come to Florida, and I'll tell you what's funny is Florida has so many people from New York moving there, and Texas, was where we are. We have tons of people from California moving to Texas.
Wow.
And it's the same thing. It's the taxes.
And now I have to go. I just planning to go to Texas. Be ready, so.
Hey, Texas is a great, you know what? Texas is a great cigar state because we don't have the overinflated taxes on cigars. It's a very cigar.
Oh my God! It's many states have like I believe Arizona, California, crazy the taxes. We have a couple clients from Canada and can come to Florida and can buy the cigars. Our cigars in our office for we have. It's like a big warehouse. I would love to one day you have the opportunity to come to Florida, and I would love to bring you to my office. And it's another new stuff is coming on the end of the year, but I'm gonna let you know.
Well, whenever I get to come down that way, I want to get a full tour.
Oh, be my guest. It's okay. You're going to be my guest for sure.
All right.
100%. But you have to do it exactly the same when I go to Texas.
Absolutely. Well, I don't know that we'll be able to show you too much, but, you know, it is very hot here in the summer, so you're not going to want to come in the summer.
Okay.
But, yeah, and so tell me this. Are you planning on being at the Big Smoke?
In the Biggest Smoke?
Yeah.
I'm planning being in the Biggest Smoke in Vegas now in November, yeah?
Yeah, well, I actually went to one in Florida next year.
Okay. I'm already this year in 2019 in Florida. And when it's in Florida, it's easy for me. 100% I'm going to be there. And another thing, I'm going to go to Colorado. Our company is going to go to Colorado to the
Rocky Mountain.
Festival.
The Rocky Mountain,
yes.
That's a great festival.
Yes, we're going to be there too.
And what a great time of year.
I love just I love keep meeting more people, more passion together.
I think that's
we're going to
great.
be in Colorado.
Well, you'll have to send us a message and let us know how the Rocky Mountain Cigar Fest is, because we really wanted to go this year, but unfortunately we had some other.
We can do it FaceTime. It's okay. I saw you everywhere for that.
Hey, you know what? We'll do an Instagram and we'll do a live video back with you.
It's a deal. No problem. I love it.
Okay, great. Well, hey, we won't take up any more of your time. We just want to say thank you so much for joining us and telling us about Nova Cigars and your background and your experience. Thank you for coming on the show and joining us, and we look forward to seeing what Nova does next and what you do next. And make sure you stay in contact with us.
Thank you so much, Rob. Of course. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really love to talk to you.
Well, we appreciate you, and we look forward to see what you guys are going to do, and make sure you stay in contact with us.
100%, son. 100%. Thank you, and enjoy your weekend.
Hey, you too. Take care, Leo. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the interview with Leo from Nova Cigars. Man, great cigars, great company, and Leo is hitting it out of the park.
Yes.
And I didn't know that she had that much experience. I thought that she was just an up-and-comer that just got into the business, but what a great a testament to putting in the work, putting in the experience to bring a great product and a great market strategy.
Yes.
And so hats off to her and her whole organization and that brand.
And we bow to her, yes.
Yeah, we can't wait to see what they do next.
Yes.
And, you know, coming out with a more value line of cigars, because, you know, the whole thing is she wants to bring more affordable prices to the market, but still keep it at the quality.
Yeah, that complexity plus the value together equals a great brand.
Right. And I think by listening to the consumers, they're going to do very well.
Yes.
And, and that's the whole thing. This is a consumer-driven market. You got to listen to the people.
Yes, you do.
So, anyway, hey, we've got a winner for the Luxury Cigar Club.
Yes, we do.
And this week is Andy Douglas.
Mr. Douglas.
So, if you haven't gone to the website and signed up for our weekly giveaway, go by. All you have to do is put in your name, your email address. You're registered from now on. You don't have to keep coming back week to week. Once you're in, you're always in. And so we announce a new winner every week, and that's how easy it is.
Yes, it is. It's very easy.
I send you a code on the email. You go by Luxury Cigar Club. You fill it out. You order the platinum box and then put in the code, and they send it to you for free.
And you wait for Christmas.
Oh, yeah. In fact, we were at the shop earlier today, and I was talking to Junior, and it's like, it is the 26th.
Yes.
So that means the new box is getting ready to ship. And so,
And I'm patiently waiting.
Yeah, it's not even August yet. No. And we were talking about it.
Yes.
Or how exciting it is to be a member of that club, because it's like a kid in November at Thanksgiving going, come on, it's almost Christmas.
It's a true cigar smoker's Christmas.
Right.
You sit back there, and you remember how we used to look through the catalogs?
Yes.
Well, there's no catalog for this. It's just, okay, we're going to surprise you.
Bam.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
I love it.
Hits you right between the eyes
every time.
With fabulousness. Is fabulousness a word?
You just made it.
Fabulousness. So anyway, we want to give a hats off to them.
Yes.
We want to say thank you to Chris and the guys over at Luxury Cigar Club. They're a great partner on our giveaway. We're so thankful to be part of that. And you can go by their website and also order the Cigar Talk Top 10 cigars for 2019.
Yes.
And if you haven't looked at that list, go by our website, and at the very top is a picture of the top 10, and you just click on the link. It'll take you over there. And anyone who orders the top 10 gets our original Cigar Talk poker chip. Yeah. So if you've got a poker chip from Cigar Talk, shoot some pictures on the Instagram. Let us see them. Yeah. Bloke did it today, and I don't know if you saw it, man, but he had a really nice 45, and it looked like a British old antique army rifle with it. It's a bolt action, and then of course the bourbon, the cigar, and the poker chip.
Yeah, I see it now.
Did you see it? Oh yeah, nice shot. And his photography, man, he's taking it to another level.
Oh yes,
have you noticed that?
Yes.
So anyway, we want to say shout out to Bloke. We appreciate him, man. He's showing love, and we want to show love back to him. And next week we have Mike Briglin on the show, two-time NCAA football champion with Clemson. And we are just so happy to have him as an assistant coach here in Abilene, Texas, coaching at ACU. So you guys make sure you tune in to the next couple of shows, because we had a pretty big interview with him. We'll break it up into 2 shows, but we'll still have all. In fact, next week we also have our music episode coming up, so we'll see what crap Bryant brings to the table, and then we'll see what luxury cigar music I bring to the table.
Here we go.
Hey guys, so thanks for hanging out with us this week. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you next time. Until then, keep smoking.